I was born neath the blood moon, raised on rust and bone. Mama said the devil knows the places you call home. Daddy ran whiskey through the red clay nights till a bullet in his back turned our stars to black. I learned young how to ride, how to shoot, how to sin, how the wind tells secrets that it buries in the wind. But there's a name scratched deep on a pine wood cross, and I ain't found peace since the day we lost. Dirt don't lie when the blood runs black. It remembers every secret, every stab in the back. You can pray to the Lord or swear at the sky, but justice don't sleep and dirt don't lie. South with a cold Nevada, hollowed like a church with no saints left now. Found him in a saloon wearing daddy's coat, laughing like a ghost with a dry man's throat. He begged like a preacher when I drew that line, but I carved my name where he carved a mine. Left his sins in the soil, let the crows confess. What mercy won't touch, the maggots bless. Dirt don't lie when the blood runs black. It remembers every secret, every stab in the back. You can burn down a town, you can bury the sky, but vengeance has roots and dirt don't lie. Rope, and I sleep in the shade where the dead men hope. Ain't no badge gonna find me, no prayer gonna save, just a name and a story the shadows crave. It don't lie when the blood runs black. It don't wash off, it just clings to your tracks. You can run, you can drink, you can damn your cry, but the ground keeps counting. Dirt don't lay me down where the coyotes cry, neath the bones of men who thought they'd never die. The truth ain't told, it's soaked and dry in the blood-soaked dust where dirt don't lie. Dusty boots on a lonesome trail, rusted stars and a whiskey tail. Cactus shadows, they grow so tall. I hear the coyotes, but that's all. I'm a wild man riding through the pain, mad as the thunder in a desert rain. The wind's my friend and the moon's my foe. Out here crazy's the only thing I know. Tumbleweeds roll like my restless mind. Every canyon echoes what I can't find. The sky is red like my burning heart. This wild west is the only thing I know. I'm a wild man riding through the pain, mad as the thunder in a desert rain. The wind's my friend and the moon's my foe. Out here crazy's the only thing I know. cards and shadows in the long nights. My own shadow starting to fade in this empty land where men are made. I'm a wild man riding through the pain, mad as the thunder in a desert rain. The wind's my friend and the moon's my foe. Out here crazy's the only thing I know. There's a ghost in the saloon lights, cards and shadows in the long nights. My own shadow's starting to fade in this empty land where men are made. I'm a wild man riding through the pain, through the pain, mad as the thunder in a desert rain. The wind's my friend and the moon's my foe. Out here crazy's the only thing I know. I was born in a thunderclap, raised by the howl of sin. Mama ran whiskey, Papa died in the pen. I learned to shoot by the age of 9, carved my name in the black oak pine. A preacher once told me, son, you're damned, but the devil just laughed and shook my hand. Now I ride with the ghost where the black crows choose. Got blood on my boots and a soul I can't use. The wind calls my name like a noose on a limb, and the past rides close with a whiskey grin. A heart full of fire, a sky full of wounds. Lord, I'm dragging these ragged road blues. Cross that river where the dead don't speak, with a coat on my hip and revenge in my cheek. She was taken by men with no God in their eyes. Now I paint their trail in funeral skies. Each bullet I send is a prayer real low, and each man I drop makes the roses grow. Yeah, I ride with a ghost where the black crows choose. Got blood on my boots and a soul I can't use. The wind calls my name like a noose on a limb, and the past rides close with a whiskey grin. A heart full of fire, a sky full of wounds. Lord, I'm dragging these ragged road blues. There's a locket in my coat with her picture inside. Her laugh still haunts like a bullet I hide. Some nights I dream I can change what I've done, but the sun comes cold and I just run. Found them drunk by the gallows tree, begged like dogs, but they won't beg me. Smoke curled up like a serpent's kiss. Vengeance don't feel what her touch still missed. Now the law's close, but I don't care. Let them hang me in her empty chair. Let me ride with a ghost where the black crows choose. With blood on my boots and a soul I'll lose. The wind calls my name like a noose on a limb, and the gallows swing with a deathly hymn. A heart full of fire, a sky full of wounds. Lord, I'm dragging these ragged road blues. Yeah, where the wild roses bloom, and carve on my stone ragged road blues. I rode out past the Devil's Spine, where the buzzards circle low. Moonlight cut through pines like knives and bled across the snow. I carved your name in a whiskey flask with hands still stained from sin. You took my love and left a grave, now I'm coming for your skin. I got a hollow point heartache, chambered deep inside. Every beat's a bullet burning and I got no place to hide. You lit the fuse and walked away, now the Reaper knows my name. With a hollow point heartache and blood still in the rain. You wore your lies like Sunday lace, preach them soft and sweet, but your kiss was just a dagger's grace, wrapped in perfume and deceit. They say revenge don't bring back peace, just leaves you cold and broke. But peace don't ride with ghosts like me, and mercy's just a joke. I got a hollow point heartache, chambered deep inside. Every beat's a bullet burning and I got no place to hide. You lit the fuse and walked away, now the Reaper knows my name. With a hollow point heartache and blood still in the rain. Seen your face in a desert town, your smile still carved in chrome. You laughed with him in the lamplight while I watched alone. But hell don't freeze and I don't beg, just cock the iron slow. One breath, one flash, one broken vow, and two souls laid below. I got a hollow point heartache where love once used to lie. A six-shot sermon sung for sin beneath the crimson sky. You dance with death, now hear the tune that fate and fire arrange. With a hollow point heartache and blood still in the rain. I rode in with the dust, blood dried on my hands, blueprints in the ash of a ghost-ridden land. The preacher's bell cracked, swinging low in the wind. No salvation here, just the weight of my sin. Whiskey on my breath and a scar across my chest. I buried my name where the coyotes rest. Mama said vengeance would rot out your soul. Guess I traded mine at the black gallows pole. In the smoked out silence, I hear his last breath, a whisper of thunder, a promise of death. No prayers in my saddle, no light in my eyes, just a heart full of fire and a sky full of lies. You can run from the law, you can hide from the light, but the past rides faster in the cold of the night. She wore a red ribbon and a ring made of bone, buried neath the cross where the weeds have all grown. He took her that night with the devil's own grin. Now he sleeps in the soil where I buried my sin. The sheriff turned his face, claimed he never knew, so I lit up the jailhouse and courthouse too. Smoke rose like sermons from the cypress and tar. I rode off alone, chasing ghosts through the dark. In the smoked out silence, I hear his last breath, a whisper of thunder, a promise of death. No prayers in my saddle, no light in my eyes, just a heart full of fire and a sky full of lies. You can run from the law, you can hide from the light, but the past rides faster in the cold of the night. Now the wind calls my name from the cracked chapel door, where the floorboards remember what I can't ignore. Ashes don't judge and the crows never cry, but they circle above where the guilty men lie. In the smoked out silence, I make my last stand with the ghost of the wronged and the gun in my hand. No cross on my grave, just a whisper and flame, and a wanted poster that forgot my name. Yeah, I burned down the truth, left it cold and contrite, but the past rides faster in the cold of the night. Turns to rust. Mama said, child, don't you trust no ghosts, but daddy rolled out and left me with both. I learned to shoot for, I learned to pray, with a Bible in one hand and a coat on my waist. Folks whisper my name like a funeral toast. They say I got a heart that's meaner than most. Meaner than most and cold as the stone, buried 6 deep where the wild dogs roam. Ashes to ashes, gunpowder and bones. You cross me once, you don't go home. I ain't no devil, but I ride close, 'cause heaven don't want what's meaner than most. He wore a badge, but he wore it loose. Laughed when he strung up my brother from the news. Swore he was law, but he drank with the damned. Burned down our house with a torch in his hand. I found him one night by the widow's cross, with whiskey on his breath and the sin of loss. I gave him the same grace he gave my kin, cold steel justice and a rattlesnake grin. Meaner than most and wild as the wind, I carry my sins like a second skin. Smoke in my mouth, blood on my coat, I ride alone down a long dark road. I ain't no Now the crows don't call and the stars don't shine, just the echo of hooves and a past that's mine. I don't sleep, I just wait for the end, but the dead keep whispering right again. Meaner than most and feared like a ghost, with a black-eyed stare and a name they won't toast. Dust to dust and lead to lead. I ain't the hero, I'm what justice bled. I ain't no devil, but I ride close, and hell makes room for the meaner than I was born in a house where the windows don't blink, under steel skies rusting like a drunkard's drink. Daddy ran cold till the veins ran dry. Mama stitched prayers she knew wouldn't fly. Ghosts in the furnace, blood on the tracks, steel mill choir singing low and black. My boots learned fire, my hands learned cold. By 16 years my soul felt old. This ain't no rodeo, it's a reckoning slow, where the wheels don't spin but the devil still go. In the rust belt shadows I ride alone, with a pistol hymn and a heart of stone. Vengeance rides where the black winds blow. Welcome to the Rust Belt Rodeo. He came with a Bible and a butcher's smile, said boys like me, we don't stand trial. Took my brother for a bag of dust, left him bleeding in a Pontiac rust. I found him kneeling by the slag he'd crossed, mumbled some mercy for all he'd lost. But mercy's cheap when your blood runs thick. I pulled that trigger like a gospel trick. This ain't no rodeo, it's a reckoning slow, where the wheels don't spin but the devil still go. In the rust belt shadows I ride alone, with a pistol hymn and a heart of stone. Vengeance rides where the black winds blow. Welcome to the Rust Belt Rodeo. Sin in the well, and I ain't afraid of a little hell. The sheriff won't ride where the smokestacks cry. They know the devil wears a Union tie. Now the whistle moans like a mourning dove, while I dance with death in the arms of love. Every outlaw's prayer is a song unsung, but I'll leave my mark for the reaper's hum. This ain't no rodeo, it's a reckoning slow, where the wheels don't spin but the devil still go. In the rust belt shadows I ride alone, with a pistol hymn and a heart of stone. If they carve my name where the slag hills glow, they'll know I died in the Rust Belt Rodeo. Ain't Ain't no saddle on justice round here. Just rust and rope and a whisper in your ear.
I rode in on a blood-red dusk with a 6-shot soul and a heart full of dust. My boots still wet from a river of sin, and the ghost of your face blowing cold in the wind. Your name was ash on a preacher's tongue. They said you left town with a bottle and a gun, but I knew you'd run from the grave you dug. Now I'm the sermon and hell is the drug. Bleed slow, cowboy, I came for the toll with a bullet for every lie you sold. You can pray to your God or the rattlesnake moon, but the reaper don't knock, he just hums a tune. This ain't justice, it's the devil I know. So bleed slow, cowboy, bleed slow. I found your trail by the sycamore roots where the vultures circle and the shadows shoot. You left her cold in a house of pine with a ring in her hand and blood in the wine. I ain't no hero, I don't wear white, but I sleep just fine with the sins I fight. You taught me hate like a father should, so I'll teach you pain like a son of the wood. Bleed slow, cowboy, your time's running thin. You can cry out loud, but the dark don't grin. Every scar you gave I wear like a brand. Now I'm carving your name in the salt of this land. You can ride from the law, but not from your gold. So bleed slow, cowboy, bleed slow. The stars don't shine on men like you, just crows and crosses and black bags. And I ain't leaving till the dust runs red with the silence of all the words you never said. Bleed slow, cowboy, in the arms of the night with your sins like wolves in the firelight. No mercy here, just the rust and the rope, a gunshot prayer and a hangman's hope. Say goodbye to the lies you sold and bleed slow, cowboy, bleed slow. Midnight's breath on a desert plain, moon's hanging low
like a gallows chain. Footsteps echo on the chapel floor. Blood on the cross, I don't pray no more. 6 years gone since they took her life. Whiskey and smoke been my only wife. I'm loaded and lonely, walking that line with a cold on my hip and revenge in my mind. The past rides beside me, ghost in the dust. Every mile's a grave, every face I don't trust. Heaven don't want me, hell won't set me free. So I ride through the dark with the devil in me. Barroom lies and a preacher's grin. They buried her deep, but I dug up sin. Found his name in a gambler's breath. Tracked him through towns like a hound to death. His eyes went wide when I called him out. My hand was steady, he died with a shout. I'm loaded and lonely, cursed by her name. A shadow in spurs, ain't looking for fame. The wind sings a dirge through the canyon dry, and the stars blink cold in a preacherless sky. Heaven don't want me, hell won't set me free. So I ride through the dark with the devil in me. A locket of hair in a leather pouch. Her whisper still burns in my whiskey mouth. Don't become what you came to destroy, but vengeance ain't mercy and pain ain't a choice. Sheriff says I'm a dead man riding. My sins ain't hiding, they're out there smiling. I ain't running, I ain't begging to stay, just following fire till the end of my days. I'm loaded and lonely, born to betray. Truth is a bullet that never will stray. Ashes to ashes, dust to regret. I ain't found peace, but I ain't done yet. Heaven don't want me, hell won't set me free. So I ride through the dark with the devil in me. So lay me down where the buzzards call, under thorn and bone and a blood-stained shawl. Write on my stone what I never could be. Loaded and lonely, no man dies free. At dawn, boot prints lead where mercy's gone. Pine box town with blood wet sand. He took my kin, I took the land. He wore that smirk, a preacher's grin, while digging shallow holes for sin. And I swore on that unmarked grave I'd send him down the hell he gave. Now still smile like the devil's child on a lonesome mile. No prayer can reach me, no priest can lie. When the smoke rolls slow and the angels cry, he'll see my face in the firelight trial and meet his end with a cold steel smile. Moonlight dripped on rusted rails. His laugh still echoes through my nails. hills. I found him drinking in Widow's Bluff with hands still stained from doing rough. He raised his glass, I raised my gun. He didn't run, said you ain't the one. But revenge don't care for truth or shame, just cold-lit justice carved in flame. Yeah, I ride with a cold steel smile, like a ghost unclaimed on a crooked trial. No law can bind me, no judge can cry when the buzzards circle and the coyotes pride. He'll learn too late in that final mile what it means to wear a cold steel smile. Mama said hate will rot your soul, but love died young in a red dirt hole. Now I sleep where no stars shine, just rattlesnakes and turpentine. Still I ride with a cold steel smile, like a curse that walks through the lost and vile. No tombstone waits, no lullaby, just a name scrawled deep where the dead men lie. When I go down, let the wind beguile and bury me grinning that cold steel smile. Mama said I came out screaming like a ghost in heat, eyes black as crows, breathing dust instead of sweet. Daddy carved a Bible cross right into my eye, said, boy, you're cursed, better never look back. I rode from the holler on a blood-red mare, boots full of ash, soul stripped bare. The preacher tried praying, but I wouldn't kneel. Got a gun full of judgment and a heart I don't feel. I was born for trouble, carved from sin, tattooed with fire underneath my skin. The wind don't whisper, it howls my name like a wanted poster blowing in the rain. No salvation in this rusted saddle, I'm just bones and bourbon born for battle. Ain't no saving what the devil made double. Yeah, I was born for trouble. I found that bastard hiding in a border town, wearing my daddy's ring, drinking his crown. He laughed when he saw me, said, you're just a pup, till my 6-shot sermon shut the bastard up. His blood ran thick like molasses in July, and I watched it pool neath the buzzard's eye. Lit a smoke off the fire I lit in his chest, said vengeance is mine, then rode west. 'Cause I was born for trouble, cursed and cold, with a coffin smile and a grip like gold. I don't fear hell, I tip my hat to the devil waiting where the trail turns flat. No tombstone's gonna tell my tale, I'm a ghost with a grudge and a whiskey trail. This ain't redemption, it's just rubble. Yeah, I was born for trouble. night's coming like a noose in the trees, and the law's got my name scribbled on the breeze. But I ride with the dead, I sleep with the crows, and I reckon I'll die where no good man goes. I was born for trouble, stitched in pain, thunder in my veins, poison in my name. You can pray for mercy, I pray for sin, 'cause I'll do it all over again and again. No saint, no savior, just a double barrel shuffle. Yeah, I was born for trouble.
Slow with the dust at my heel, blood on my boots and a heart I can't feel. Wind whispered low through the cypress and pine, like the ghosts of the men I left back in the mine. My mama once warned me the devil keeps books, but I carved my ledger with bullets and looks. They buried my brother neath a crooked old tree. Now I sleep with my pistol and he sleeps in peace. Under that graveyard full moon, where the owls cry sorrow and the whippoorwills swoon, I lit up a smoke and I whispered his name. Then I painted the night with a righteous flame. Ain't no preacher gonna pray, no choir gonna croon for what I'd done under that graveyard full moon. The sheriff was crooked, his badge made of rust, and the banker was grinning with blood on his trust. They took what they wanted and laughed at the law, but I saw their sins through a cracked whiskey jar. I loaded my sins in a worn leather case with a 45 Colt and my daddy's old Grace. Their eyes went wide like the gates of hell when the thunder rolled and the first outlaw fell. Under that graveyard full moon, where the sins rise up like a red-back tune, I carved their names in the cold mesquite, one by one, till revenge felt sweet. Ain't no mercy in the sky, no salvation soon, just me and my shadow neath a graveyard full moon. Now the law rides fast with a rope and a grin, and the devil's just waiting to welcome me in. But I'll go down smiling with powder and steel, 'cause the dead can't rest till the living feel. Under that graveyard
won't die and the night won't prune. I sang my tale to the crows in flight and vanished like smoke in the pinewood night. Let him carve on my stone, he came too soon, but I rode tall under that graveyard full moon. Rusted iron gate, swing wide at dawn. Boot prints and blood where the lawman's gone. Crows circle high like a funeral choir. Smoke on the breeze, smelling brimstone and fire. Rode through the hills with a colt in my coat. Dust on my lips and a death note I wrote. Whiskey burns hot in a heart gone cold. Flames lick the edges of a soul I sold. I drink for the sins that I can't undo, and ride for the ghost that still walks in my boots. The devil ain't down in no hell that I know. He's wearing my face, riding dead in the glow. She wore white lace, he wore my ring, till his crooked smile made her blood sing. I found him in sin by the old pine cross, left her a rose, left him a loss. The sheriff came knocking, I buried him deep. Now justice rides where the angels weep. Whiskey burns hot in a heart gone cold. Flames lick the edges of a soul I sold. I drink for the sins that I can't undo, and ride for the ghost that still walks in my boots. The devil ain't down in no hell that I know. He's wearing my face, riding dead in the glow. That Bible on the dash, it's scorched and black. Ain't no redemption when you don't look back. Moonlight cracks like a judge's gavel, and blood writes truth on outlaw gravel. Now every saloon's got a wanted face, and mine stares back from a burned out place. But I'll keep riding through this cursed terrain, chasing ghosts in a red-eyed rain. The bottle runs dry, but the fire don't fade. I'll burn with the brand that my own hand made. Fire burns hot in a heart gone cold. Flames lick the edges of a soul I sold. No prayers left in this godless dust, just leading regret and the ones you can't trust. The devil ain't waiting, he's already here, spitting my name through a cracked frontier. So pour one more for the sins I forgot. And remember, son, whiskey burns hot. Black cold, cold eyes rolled ahead.
there's no second guess. I ain't here to ask, I'm here to press. I got iron in my step, held behind, no mercy left. When I move, the ground don't rest. I ain't lost, I'm just possessed. Skulls don't rattle, bones don't shake, but every mile I burn awake. Sun dips low to dodge my face, even death keeps second place. I got iron in my step, no looking back, no debts are kept. Your warning signs just light my way. I was born to make things pay. One man loud, one road wide, one last sound before you hide. I got iron in my step, no law can hold what I accept. You'll hear me coming slow and mean, the last thing seen where fear has been.
They built the gallows, but forgot my name. They carved the list, they rang the bell, built the gallows tall as hell. But when the rope swung through the air, my name just wasn't there. They built the gallows, but forgot my name. Now every board will burn the same. No trial, no scream, no final game. Just me and what became. I walked past guards who didn't see, through prayers, through smoke, through memory. No rope for me, no crowd to cheer, but I brought everything they feared. They built the gallows, but forgot my name. Now the hangman won't walk the same. The bell won't ring, the judge won't stand, 'cause I return without a hand. You planned the end, you made it neat, but ghosts don't fall, they walk on feet. They built the gallows, but forgot my name. And now silence hums where there was shame. No mercy left, no rules remain. I ain't the dead, I'm just unclaimed. didn't howl, I didn't roar, just stepped through your unlocked door. No thunder broke, no devil's cry, but the air knew someone died. I came quiet and lit fire, didn't ask, didn't conspire. My hands were cold, my eyes were dry, but every step lit up the sky. You prayed for storms, you begged for light, but I don't deal in wrong or right. I brought no name, I wore no creed, just the end in what you need. The heat that ashes made. One match, one breath, that's all it takes to write your death. The moon climbs higher. Don't call it wrath, don't call it war. It's just what comes when I reach your door. The hill where names are laid, where faith and flesh begin to fade, but yours won't sleep beneath that clay. You lost the right to rot that away. No stone will say you lived, no earth will take, no soul forgive. You burned your face out of the land. Now not even dust will stand. I spoke your name once long ago, before the frost began to grow.
silence answered back in kind. Now you're just a fault in mine. No stone will say you live. No mark, no date, no reason give. You left this world with hollow breath, and nothing mourns what earned its death. Just what is due, the void made wide enough for you. No stone will say you live. No shadow left, no wire to clear. You're not a ghost, you're not a flame, just absence that wore a name.
I don't shout, I show up when the lights go out. No smoke, no flame, no song to hum, just a silence, and then I come. You feel me before you hear me, like the cold wind that don't need mercy. What pain can't teach. I don't warn, I don't blink. By the time I'm close, you can't think. You feel me before you hear me. I ride low but carry clearly. There ain't no sign, there ain't no light, but you'll know spine tonight. No anthem, no name, just thunder without flame. You feel me before you hear me, and I ain't quick, but I move yearly. I'm the quiet that things fear. I don't speak, I just appear.
called your name into the night, but now it fades without a fight. No echo left, no soul to blame, just silence choking out your name. Your name dies in my mouth like fire burning cold in the south. No curse, no cry, no final breath, just perfect stillness, dressed as death. I rode through smoke, I walked through bone, with nothing left but voice and stone. And when I speak, the ground don't shake, but everything still learns to break. Your name dies in my mouth. No blood, no scream, no sacred vow. You gave me ash, I give you in a whisper. You can't defend. Preacher's words, no holy shroud. You were a storm, I am the sky. You vanished each time I sighed.
Carry loss or name, I come like thunder, slow and mean, to wipe the slate of what has been. I bring the ending with me, like rust brings down the holy tree. No promise left, no soul to plead. I ain't hope, I'm clarity. Ground don't welcome where I tread. Even the crows fly off in dread. I speak in storms, I breathe like smoke. In every chain I see, I choke. I bring the ending with me, like night devours the dawn for free. No peace.
to me. This ain't revenge, this ain't regret. It's just the toll you all forget. I bring the end in with me. Don't bow, don't cry, don't try to flee. The world don't break, it bends for me. And I don't leave until it's empty.